What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Another L Night Runner production. Tonight's a very exciting night. I've been working on something for a very long time, and I'd like to talk to you about it tonight. So here's what's gonna go down. Tonight, I'm going to pitch to you a series that I have created myself. That's right, a series, a cable television series. Right now, you get to be the executive, and I get to be the starving writer trying to find a deal for my screenplay. But before we continue with the pitch, be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, hit the bell for notifications. Come on, man. The story I've been working on for the last 10 or so years is called The Stella. The Stella is the story about a strip club in Tampa, Florida. So without further ado, here is my pitch. This is the story that needs to be told right now. The strip club is an American institution, yet we know so little about what it really is and what it means to us as a culture. This is the story we so desperately want to be told, but don't seem to have the courage to ask for. This is a story about the Garden of Eden. It's a story about being given all of the fruits of the land, yet yearning in excess and for the forbidden variety. You could say it's a familiar American story. You've just never heard it told from this perspective. We are thrust into the vibrant and notorious nightlife of 2013 Tampa, Florida, known at the time as the strip club capital. The Stella Del Mar is the city's crown jewel. Inside of a centuries-old building, Tampa's greatest revelation of adult entertainment dominates the scene. And for the people who run the place, it can be a lot to handle. Temptation comes in many forms. Our story begins during a historic Labor Day party at the Stella Del Mar. It's the biggest night in 3 years, and the club is packed. The women on stage steal the show as this spectacle meets our eyes for the first time. Quickly, we are transported into the worlds of workers involved in this unique industry, where the rumors are far less interesting than the truth. Chris Dalton is a low-ranking captain who keeps everything working. Luke and John are the eye-popping bartenders. Chris, Marvin, and Darren span 3 generations of DJ culture, bringing a variety of sounds to the landscape of the club. Elle handles the VIP lounge with style and keeps the drinks flowing for the high rollers. Chubbs, Turbo, and T-Rock are military veterans that have made extraordinary career changes, now serving the safety of the club. But the stars of the show are the 100+ goddesses that have chosen the Stella to be their club. There are too many of these ladies to attempt to introduce in depth at this time, so as they say in the industry, you're gonna have to get to know the ladies over time. That's what they always say. Restaurateur and art collector Vito Giordano runs the show at the Stella Del Mar. He is driven by a desire to rewrite his family's narrative and reputation. Vito is a lifelong bachelor because he is married to the Stella. She's the main character in this story, and through her walls, we see her legend grow. And we see the truth about one of America's most secretive industries. Thank you. Thank you very much. So in case you don't know, I am an industry insider. I have worked in the strip club industry since about 1998, since I was just old enough to be allowed into any strip club building, 18, 19 years old. And to basically keep it short and sweet, I have seen a lot of media on strip clubs that I feel are very far from the truth. I think strip clubs are the sort of thing where truth is way stranger and more interesting than fiction. And I think that us as Americans are owed a proper story about what really goes on inside the doors of a strip club. Though the story is not based on any sort of truth or reality, certainly I was able to take from my experiences working at different clubs and put them put those experiences into the story. As I mentioned in my pitch, the club really is the main character of the Stella, because the Stella is the club. This building is seen a lot. It has a lot of history. It's embedded in the deep, rich history of Tampa. It's embedded in the nightclub culture of Tampa, one that, in my opinion, rivals any club culture in the United States. Vito is the owner of the Stella and kind of the main character of this story. And I really say that because Vito's story is tied so deeply into the club. So again, not meaning to backtrack, the club really is the main character in the story, but the human being that is tied closest to the main character of the club is indeed Vito, thus probably making Vito the human being that is ultimately the closest we have to a main character. Tampa is a city that has a rich history with its strip club scene, with strip club rights as well. A great piece of media to check out concerning that would be the film Strip Club King. It's the story of Joe Redner. He's the owner of the Mons Venus, the famous/infamous Tampa strip club, as mentioned in the Wyclef Perfect Gentleman song. I have recently created a public page for the pilot of the Stella series, the pilot episode known as Labor Day. If you have any interest in reading that, feel free to leave a comment on this video. Also, feel free to DM me on Twitter, LNightRunner, or at LNightRunner, and we'll see what we can do about getting you into that link, and you can take a look at the pilot episode as well. And of course, if you or anybody are looking for ideas for cable television series, send yourself, send them, send your friends, send your aunt, uncle, mom, dad, grandparents, second cousins to the video here. Also, my pilot episode is copywritten, so I'm glad to let anybody read it who would like to. Thank you all for checking me out and listening to my pitch tonight for The Stella, the new hit cable series coming to a streaming service near you one of these days. We're gonna get this figured out together, fam, together. All right there, gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen, doing it up tonight right here at the candy shop. Got the sweets for your teeth, because we know you're hurting for that dessertin'. Keeping that stage action going, stages 1, 2, and 3, 3, 2, and 1 with these ladies out here tonight. Let's go. We got Candace taking over stage number 1. We got Lolita on stage 2. And on stage 3, we got Vixen. Candace on 1, Lolita on stage 2, Vixen on stage 3. Keeping it rocking with those ladies all night long, doing it up till 2 a.m., 2 in the morning right here at the candy shop. All right. Whew. Hey friends. Detroit Danny here. Glad you could join us at my club tonight. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and don't forget to ring the bell and hit the notifications. Now you come on back to the candy shop soon, you hear?